Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Better Health Education Series. And today we have Anshu from Gurgaon, India. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya, everybody.
Om Shivaya. Now, Anshu and I met a few years back, and Anshu have been, when I first met her, one thing that really surprised me was that, well, not only does she teach yoga to everyone, she have a special affinity for teaching seniors. Now, all of us yoga teachers have, when it comes to teaching seniors, we have a bit of a love-hate relationship because we all want to teach our own parents. And it usually ends in frustration when teaching our parents. And also when you teach other seniors who have a lot of disabilities, we have to be extra careful. But Anshu seems to have it all mastered the art of teaching seniors. So please share with us the joy of working with seniors, or just with people with some disabilities, because most of us starting at our age start to have weak knees or tight hip or things like that.
Om Namah Shivaya, everybody. Thanks for having me, Prema. It's really a pleasure. So, yeah, teaching senior citizens, we call it golden yoga. I will not call it disabilities. It's some kind of challenge we all face at some point. So it's fine. All our bodies are different. So, seniors are also a little different. But it's a great joy because I feel there's a lot of gratitude from them to their teacher. And they really take you seriously, because they want to feel okay. They want to feel okay bodily. So they put in a lot of effort, which probably younger people don't put in so much effort. So it's really nice to teach them. And it does help them a lot, I have seen when I'm teaching a person coming for the first class and the person coming on the fifth or sixth class, same person, there's a lot of difference in person. Especially mentally, they feel, oh, okay, wow, I can do this. So, they're more happy and they relate to you very well, there was one very interesting episode I'd like to mention. I have a lady called Aparna who comes for the senior citizen class, as we call it. She was once, going to fall into a river somehow. And she remembered my voice at the time she was going to slip into the water, that when we are doing standing forward bend, I would say, okay, just bend forward and hold on to your knees and breathe. So she did exactly that, and she, got saved from falling inside the river. So she narrated this whole story in the class, and it was really touching. I said, wow, I mean, okay. So that was something really, really nice. And there's so many stories because, people do feel very satisfied and happy when they're practicing. And I'm very, very thankful to my teachers that, they have this trust in me and they send me to people who have special needs or who are senior citizens or who would like to, practice with me. And I'm able to do it, whatever to best of my capabilities. So yeah, I think that's about it, about this.
I think the fact, because you practice gratitude yourself, and I think that give out as that vibe gave out as a yoga teacher, and your students feel that way. I think it's a reflection of who you are and where you are at your stage of evolvement. It's really good. Speaking of evolving, I'm just so envious of all the amazing classes that you have been taking since COVID. You did not waste time. Like, not only do you took all the online classes, like all of us around the world took online classes, but you also are able to go up to the Yukatashi, you've gone down to Amboli. I'm just so envious of all the teaching opportunity that you have, as well as learning opportunity. Like, is amazing. Could you tell us a little bit more? What have you been up to and improving yourself over the last few years?
Yeah. So first of all, Prema, I would thank COVID. Actually, I must be the only one who's thanking COVID. I think that online I had the access to all the best teachers possible. Which probably otherwise I would not be able to practice with them, so I could practice with Sabuji, and my practice really improved. I had a lot of body limitations, my back, my knees, but all that was just forgotten when I was practicing with him. So I practiced the whole, like, 1.5 year of COVID or 2 years of COVID with him, which was really good. Then Swami Govindananda ji, then Sudarshan ji, his younger brother. So it was really great to practice with all the teachers, I must say. Then it was a blessing that I got to go and assist Swamiji in Uttarkashi for his TTC. I taught there, and it was a feeling I really cannot describe, really cannot describe, because it was
And
something very different.
not just anywhere in Ukatashi. It's in the Shivananda ashram in Ukatashi. I'm like so
Yeah.
envious.
Yeah, so and then I got the opportunity to go with everybody to Gangotri, which I probably wouldn't have gone otherwise. So everything was so beautiful, I mean, I must say that.
Yeah.
Then and then I went to Amboli to do sadhana intensive with Swamiji. It's a very, at least for me, it was a difficult course, because you cannot consume salt, you cannot consume sugar, um, and you have to practice 9 hours a day plus the theory, which I'm not very fond of learning. So it was too much for, like, it did take some toll on my body. I think all of us, whoever were in the course, we did get little hassle during halfway to the course, but we made it, and I'm actually very proud, because I eat a lot of salt and a lot of chilies and very spicy food. I'm very fond of eating, and for me not to eat salt for one whole month was
You
like,
lived. You
I
lived.
lived, I'm alive, and I'm happy. But the best part was I lost, like, what, 5 kgs.
What? You
Yeah.
had nothing to lose to begin with.
You see me now, right?
Okay,
So
so for everyone who knows, it's like less than 5 degrees in Gogan right now. I'm sure have layers and layers of clothes on right now, and a heater next to
yeah,
her.
and a heater, yes.
I think both of us started doing yoga for a long time, but we take it seriously not
Yeah.
until we are in our midlife. You know, like, and is actually, like, most of my friends started the same way. We started because our body and our mind
Yeah.
needed it. We do it for ourselves. Now, speaking of doing for ourselves, you have a crazy busy life back in Gogan. Not only are you busy wife, busy mother, you have one cat and 37 dogs in the same household. You're just a little bit busy, and you teach a full-time, not full-time, but you teach a lot of classes,
Yeah.
yoga. So with all this quiet life that you live, how does yoga actually enhances your everyday joy? I mean, I can imagine living with 37 dogs. I would be like rolling in heaven, but there are challenges as well.
Yeah. So I think when we are practicing, it gives you a lot of um, patience and a lot of calm in your mind. So I think when I'm chanting, because in the morning I chant Vishnu Sahasranam, evenings I try and chant Lalita Sahasranam. So it does give you a lot of calmness to your actions. And I think my dogs bark less when I'm chanting. It's something similar when you remember Kerala Ashram, we were there and Swamiji said, take a dip in that pond which has snakes and scorpions, and we were like so scared to go in, but he said nothing will happen to you guys, just go, and we all went. So something similar. Then I think my husband had a lot of back issues, so he also practices every day now, without fail he practices, which is a great thing. I think I've
On
achieved
his own will.
on his own will. I'm not there to teach. I've taught him, but he practices every day.
Very good.
And his back is way better. And
Very
my
good.
daughter she practices only when she has to go for beach holidays, Surya Namaskar, so that she can fit into the bikini. Okay. Yeah, and even the people who are helping us with the work at home, she's also become very conscious that, oh, okay, I should not put so much of oil, and she's become very aware of what she's cooking and how she's cooking. So
Very good. Good
I think it has
influence.
helped her also. Yeah. So that's how we manage somehow.
Well, so you're like this ray of light shining to your household, to
Yeah,
everybody who live with, including the dogs. It's
including the
great.
dogs. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time. I know that you just finished a class and you took time for me to come and give this interview. Thank you so much. So we'll
Thank
put
you.
your contact information down below. So for people in the Gogan area who want to learn more from you, and also for other people who want to know more about body-mind connection, their information down below. Again, thank you. I wish I could see you soon in person.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.